Subject Geography, lesson number 2, Interior of the Earth. Students, we already learned about the crust, oceanic crust and continental crust. Today we are going to learn the interior parts, that are mantle. Mantle is also having two layers, upper mantle and lower mantle. Mantle starts from 42 kilometers below to 2870 kilometers. Okay. The upper mantle is more in liquid state. Here finds magma chamber. It is through this chamber that comes out on the earth surface during volcanic eruption. This layer, also known as asthenosphere, epicenter of deep-seated earthquakes, are usually found here. Mantle begins at a depth around 42 km from the earth's surface. The internal energy released due to endogenic movements occurring in this layer is responsible for mountain building, rifts, volcanic eruption, earthquakes, etc. Students, in the upper layer or upper mantle, you can find the magma chambers, which are responsible for volcanic eruption, earthquake. And here is the center, that is epicenter of deep-seated earthquake. The density of mantle is 5.7 gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Let us see next part, that is the core. Core also divided into two parts. This is outer core and this is inner core. The outer core is starting below 2900 km to 5100 kilometers. Secondary waves cannot pass through the core. They get absorbed in this region. This has led scientists to believe that core could be liquid or semi-liquid in nature. Okay. The density of outer core is 9.8 gram per cube centimeter. The temperature difference between outer core and inner core gives rise to current in circular and electric current develop in this spiral eddies of liquid ion, and thus magnetic field is generated. It is sometimes called a geodynamo too. This magnetic field of the earth is functional even outside of the earth surface. Okay. Students, see, here is the liquid ion and thus the magnetic field is generated. Okay. And by this effect, internal ion, the magnetic field also develops the covering, and the earth atmosphere is protected from solar winds coming from the sun. The magnetic field thus developed around the earth is called magnetosphere. This is the fifth and an important sphere of the earth. Let us see the inner core. Inner core extends from around 5150 km to the depth of around 6371 km in Earth's center. It is the core of the earth which is in a solid state. It is in solid state. Okay. The density of the sphere is around 13.3 gram per cube centimeter. Iron means ferrous and nickel Ni are the major element found here. Okay. Iron and nickel. This layer is also known as knife. Knife is NiFe, nickel and ferrous. Okay. As the material in this layer are under extreme pressure, the inner core is in solid state. This layer is in solid state. The temperature here is almost equivalent to the surface temperature of the sun.